We just had Mega Dream EX get revealed in Japan, according to Antoine Boulet, someone who does well, most, if not every, translation as soon as cards are revealed. This is the pack artwork in Japan, and it is a reprint set, as you can see from the Terra Pikachu, the Ho-Oh, which is assumed to be Ethan's Ho-Oh, Rocket's Mewtwo, and the Mega Lucario, which we just got in the Mega Evolution base set. So this is going to be a reprint set featuring a lot of playable cards from the entire Scarlet and Violet block, as well as Mega Evolution base. We are likely not getting a reprint set, we've been getting better on reprint sets. Prismatic Evolutions was a reprint set. And also Day and Fates was a pseudo reprint set, but it wasn't like as heavy on reprints. There are a few cards that got revealed that can be really impactful for the game. We have Dragonair, which we had the Mega Dragonite revealed a while ago. If I actually, Mega Dragonite is just you could switch one of your Pokemon to the bench once during your turn, and it does 330 for 3 energy, but you discard 2 for a water double lightning. Uh, and this Dragonair is going to help out a lot with that because its ability, Evolution Guidance, is effectively a TM evolution but stronger, because once during your turn you may use this ability. If this Pokemon has any energy attached to it, search your deck for one evolution Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So you could use this to search for either Mega Dragonite EX or search for any other Dragonites in format that evolve from Dragonair. So it basically allows you to get into Dragonite without Rare Candy or TM Evolution, because we are going to be seeing that there are some cards in the J block, which means that rotation is soon upon us. We are getting a new block, so one block is going to leave. We always have 3 blocks in standard format at a time, so the G block is going to be going soon, and with that, it means TM Evolution. Mega Electros, this is, well, new Pokemon, so I guess spoilers. But this is Kanari's ace. She is also in this set, fitting enough. And I'm not sure how I feel about this Pokemon because we have the Electric, which is Dynamotor, so you are sacrificing the energy acceleration for Split Bomb, 60 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon, which is fine. The issue is that a lot of Pokemon have 70 HP instead of 60, so this attack isn't really taking that many knockouts. You are also you also have Disaster Shock for 3 lightning. You do 190 and discard 2 lightning from this Pokemon. If you do Automatic Paralysis. Now, Automatic Paralysis is very rare. Usually it comes at the cost of either a coin flip or heavily damaging yourself. It is rarely as easy as just discard 2 lightning. I think we've had it before on a old Ampharos, and that was not discard 2 lightning, but lost zone 2 lightning. So you're losing 2 lightning for the rest of the game. Discard is so much easier to get back. And as I said, you are playing the electric anyway because it evolves from it. So you are able to repower this really quickly. So for the paralysis attack, I could see it being good. But for Split Bomb, probably not. And for a few months, you're going to have Electric Generator to go alongside it, so you can power it up with that. Kanari, aka Discount Iona, fight me. Discard 1 card from your hand in order to use this card, and search for 4 lightning Pokemon. This is Miraidon's replacement when rotation hits. A lot of the comments are saying the same thing. Miraidon searches for 2 basic lightning Pokemon and puts them directly onto the bench, 2 lightning basics. This just searches for 4 lightning Pokemon and put them into your hand, so you can search for your basics, your stage 1s, your stage 2s. Search for anything, really, and it's going to be a staple in likely Lightning GLC, even though I don't play that format. It's still nice to speculate on it, but I have a feeling this is going to be a staple in Electros decks because you search out your Electric, your Tynamo, and your Mega Electros at the same time. We have Thick Scale. This is a reactive tool, so Tool Scrapper and Jamming Tower as well can be a bit detrimental to this. The dragon Pokemon this card is attached to takes 50 less damage from attacks from your opponent's grass, fire, water, and lightning Pokemon. I don't know how I feel about this because it's so specific. Grass Pokemon are fine. They get Dawn in the set, so you can just easily search out um, the entire line of Pokemon you want to attack with, and with Force of Vitality, evolve them right away. So grass can be interesting. Fire, I don't think there's any relevant fire. There's Ceruledge, I guess. You're nerfing their attack by 2.5 energy, but that's probably about it. Water, there was nothing, nothing like massive in any recent regionals. The only relevant water attacker I think would be uh, Wellspring Ogerpon, but that is already doing not enough to be relevant on the 50 less. I guess you could use it to protect like a benched Pokemon, but at that point just use Shaman. But that's not a bench base, so I guess there could be some situations where this comes into play, but I think the 4 types makes it a bit too niche to be relevant, but we'll see what happens. We have art rares of Droopy and Dracloak. These are the same ones from Twilight Masquerade. So it's just the 1040 and the Recon Directive. We have Secret Art Mega Gengar. This is the one that was in the battle deck, and we also have Marnie's Grimmsnarl, which this looks stunning, by the way. We also have a Mega Charizard EX Y. We had a Mega Charizard X EX, which say that 4 times fast. This, I think you're playing a dual Mega Charizard deck because you have Charizard X, which does 90 damage for each energy you discard, and this does Yplosion. For 2 fire and a colorless, you discard 3 energy from this Pokemon, and you do 280 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Notice that there is a colorless energy in that attack cost. So a good thing that you can do that I saw people talking about was fire, fire, ignition energy, discard the ignition energy, because it's going to discard at the end of the turn anyway, and 280 snipe. So I think you are combining Mega Charizard Y and X together. X if there is a Mega Pokemon in the active, and Y if there is a 2-prize Pokemon on the bench that you just want to get rid of. And then we also have, finally, Pokepad. As you can see, this is the J card that I was talking about. So we have a new block starting, so this is going to be the start of a new format soon. Pokepad just says search a deck for a Pokemon that does not have a rule box, reveal it, put it into your hand. So this is effectively our replacement for Nest Ball when that rotates. It's looking to be really interesting because unlike Nest Ball, this can search for evolutions, but unlike Nest Ball in a bad way, this cannot search for basic Pokemon with a rule box. So this means less outs to Pheasantipity, to Mew, to all of your support basics, and it just makes it a bit more balanced because now your only out to your support Pokemon is either through a supporter like Dawn or Brock, or through Ultra Ball, which means discarding 2 cards from your hand. There was also another revealed card. There was a supporter card for Urbane, which is just our typical draw 3 supporter. So it is not really too good, but it's still nice to have the typical draw 3 in the format, especially because Nimona is going to rotate, and they want to keep that draw 3 in format just to be able for either pre-release decks or just like the level 1 build decks that they want to promote to new players. So having the draw 3 in format is not ideal, but I understand why it's still there. Anyway, that is all of the new cards, notable cards that were released and translated by Antoine. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing if Mega Electros will be a good deck. It does have potential because auto paralysis is never something to scoff at. So we'll see what happens then. But for now, I'm going to leave you guys with that. And in the comments, just discuss what cards are you excited from the new set. Is there anything that I missed, and is there anything that I should probably amend these these reveals and my reactions? I'm trying to get back into a decent amount of content. I've been busy with school, unfortunately, so just trying to get back into things. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see everyone in the next video.